Other tainted candidates.
I'm different.
Item number 57.
Wait, please.
57.
Yes, wait, please. Alert.
This person has been teaching and you want to deny him the benefit of 10 years of extra service.
No,
2004 to 2025 he teaches
alert. What has happened?
and now you want to get rid of him.
No, it's not just
In our country, Mr. Joydeep, the very unfortunate situation is that we don't respect our teachers.
No, alert. This
In
is
all other countries I have been to,
Alert.
I find that teachers are exalted.
Bow down, alert.
But we,
This is not a single person.
We look down on the teaching profession as some sort of do away with profession.
Alert, just give me a minute.
Them, abuse them, exploit them to the greatest extent possible, and then get rid of them whenever they get a little too heavy on our purse strings.
No, alert. This is not that situation.
Exactly that's it.
This is not one person, first of all. There is a whole
2004, 21 years this man has taught.
No, alert. It's not that, alert. Just give me 1 minute.
But why do you have these different nomenclatures? They're all teaching.
No.
You have Shiksha Mitra,
No, these are-
education volunteers. What else? Whole lot of
Alert,
names you come up with.
Alert, none of
आज नए जीन्स, कल मेकअप का पार्सल, फिर सोचा
They're still teaching.
No, my lord. What
They're teaching the children.
They cannot. I'm telling you, Lordship, just give me a minute. What happened as a result of the RT was that everybody now has to be given a place in a normal school. Once that happened, my lord, and as early as 7th of February 2011, this cadre was discontinued. This cadre was not a permanent cadre. It was discontinued. Thereafter, my lord, some of them have been taken back as education volunteers, again on a temporary basis. What do they want? They want, my lord.
Practice of this temporary basis is the abuse.
My lord, I cannot.
This is the exploitation.
My lord, just
You have children in schools, you
Milord, in
complain of school dropouts
my lord,
because
your
the
lordship
authorities
said, my lord, we cannot.
treat teachers.
My lord, just
Kindly
kindly
the number of names that you have. Para teachers, bridge course instructors, voluntary resource persons, Shiksha Bandhus, special educators, Shiksha Mitras. What are all these
My
names?
lord, if your lordship
All these names, these fixed tenures, contractual basis, these are all forms of exploitation.
my lord,
Nothing else.
these are all things which happened before the RT Act came in. Now, my lord, this is creating another, my lord, channel by which persons who are not qualified under the RTE are trying to get permanent
How are they
employment.
not qualified? Why did you allow them to teach for 21 years then if we did not?
My lord, we did not allow them to teach, my lord. They kindly see, my lord. The RT, in order to be a permanent teacher under the present regime, you have to have, my lord, TET qualification, you have to have DLED, you have to have all
And
them.
there are a line of judgments which say that these qualifications which are introduced later on
Yes.
do not have application to those who are already in the service.
No, my lord, to the contrary, my lord, your lordship's judgment says.
Sorry,
Just kindly, my lord, kindly.
They're not entertaining.
My lord, I want, my
We
lord,
like to know. However, we find no good ground and reason to interfere with the
my
implementation.
lord, this is another cadre, my lord, which will come in now, my lord, which will trouble your lordships like, my lord, the other matters.
You allow them. 58 dismissed.
My lord,
Just one.
just 1 minute, my lord. My lord, if your lordship keeps open a question of law, but my lord, every person, my lord, who is a Shiksha Mitra will come and say that the same has to be applied to me.
It has to be applied.
My
You
lord,
have
your
to start
lordships
have
have
to
passed
start
the judgment.
creating
My lord, I am not being able to.
artificial divisions,
My lord, I understand.
artificial
My lord, I understand that
modes
your lord.
of exploitation.
My lord, I have to, my lord, be given 1 minute to make a statement.
You've been given more than a minute, Mr.
No, my lord. I haven't been able to point out that your lordships have said Shiksha Mitras cannot be given employment in the state of UP. Same persons, my lord, same category of
He's
persons.
not a Shiksha Mitra anymore. He's an education volunteer.
No, my lord, he's a Shiksha Mitra having the same, my lord, the same qualification.
Changed his nomenclature. He's become an education volunteer.
But, my lord, what does he want? He wants 60 years, permanent tenure.
Allow him to work till 60. 58 dismissed.
Your Lordship, just
We are not entertaining. it.
just 1 minute.
As we are almost.
Your Lordship, just give me 1 minute. 1 minute.
Would your lordship keep the question of law?
There's no question of law there.
Not with regard to filing of writ petition, your lordship can always treat this matter as a amendly decided.
No.
Not just one,
As
not just one,
Several
but two aspects which have not
petitions
been
are
brought to
pending
the
before
lordship.
this court on the very
Not
same
only one aspect.
that are sought to be raised by way of this writ petition filed under Article 32 of the Constitution. We find
Yeah.
that grounds made out to entertain.
But
this
kindly consider two
question is
aspects,
according to this.
but kindly consider only one aspect which has not been brought to lordship.
You are covered by the interim order in case.
So they have not been, this is not
You
covered
say
by.
that you were both held ineligible
No,
under the
I am bringing
50% mark.
But I am bringing something new which has not
There's
been brought to
nothing.
lordship note.
Sorry.
One of the direction by lordship was to hold fresh selection against the declared vacancies of earlier selection.
No, we never said that.
Not kindly
This is exactly what is happening. Everyone is reading into our order whatever they find convenient. We never said that the
Kindly
best
take-
selection will be
kindly
restricted
have page.
only to the 2016 vacancies. That suits your convenience. You can imagine it,
Kindly
but
have
it's not
page.
there in the order.
Kindly have page.
Sorry, Council.
That is the direction. by
Sorry,
the High
Council,
Court that
we
is
have dismissed
by
your
lordship.
request.
And
Next
one of
matter.
practice, they are not maintaining
Next
their ownership.
matter.
Advocate, give you my lords.
Yes.
Appearance may be taken in 58.
Yes.
And
Guys, just see the list of dates for 2 minutes.
59 and 60.
Yes. I'm in 59. I'm in 60, the father and son. Just note two things. The 18,621, kindly give a copy to my Lord Justice Sharma. Item number 15,
Yes,
I just
complaint.
pointed. Yes, item 15, the complaint
Yes.
is a nullity because your lordships had a declaration on 11/6/19, which is number 10.
Yes.
This 10 was stayed at 14 by a High Court order of 9/4/21. Then, whereas during the stay and contrary to the stay, the complaint was lodged in number 15.
Yes.
Now, what is very interesting, the FIR accepts that there is some delay in lodging because we felt we should not lodge it with a High Court stay. That, my Lord, will see at page 214 at 215 of the file. The FIR says at 215 that we should not have lodged. This is the foundation. Number 15 is the foundation. At 215, they say, I'm sorry, this is the original FIR, so the print is small. So they acknowledge that the High Court order of stay is a fetter.
Where do you find it?
214 at 215.
Yes.
Point number 8. Reasons for the middle of the page,
Yes.
reasons for delay in reporting by the complainant due to delay in pendency of the matter before High Court. It was still pending on that day. Filed by so and so. Matter of declaring the account as fraud, etc. The accused challenge. Rest is not relevant. It's the same order, 9/4/21. Now note one more thing, Manas. The 9th of April order at page number 14. Just use the list of dates. It's faster and easier for your lordships. Culminated in a final High Court order of Delhi High Court at number 21, which quashed it. 21 quashed it.
Yes.
And therefore, and one more thing, at page 116, it's the same master circular which I challenged in my writ. So it's not something else. The lordship is not talking of chalk and cheese. And the same master circular at 116 is the subject matter of the complaint at 127. So 116 is my writ, where I got the stay, and 127 is the same master circular.
No, but sir, in the case of Rajesh Agrawal, it was held that even if your status as a fraud account is set aside, the criminal proceedings can continue.
Correct.
Yes,
But there was no criminal proceeding.
bank can lodge it later also.
Not with
It
us.
says that only.
No, Malaz, I'm not a Rajesh. This is not the Rajesh Agrawal point. My lord is right.
What?
Under a High Court order.
Forget about the High Court. The order of this court in case of Rajesh Agrawal.
Yes.
There was subsequent order also clarifying Rajesh Agrawal.
Well, may I just say, the 9/4/21 order.
Criminal prosecution does not
So,
come
Malaz,
to an end.
9/4/20. I'm not saying that. It came to an end ultimately by final quashing order. The complaint is filed
What?
of the same thing. Give me a minute.
Complaint. You said you had no objection to the FIR.
No, just give me a
You
minute.
specifically went before the High Court and said
9/4/21.
you are not assailing the FIR, but only the complaint.
9/4/21 at page 117 is an order which does not allow them to initiate FIR.
inter parties, which is the same. There's not a Rajesh Agarwal point. I appreciate what Justice Sharma is saying. Inter parties 117.
Yes.
Para 8. In these circumstances, the bank is directed to maintain status quo with regard to the classification as fraud and taking any further steps pursuant. Pursuant is only criminal, nothing else. The respondent is free to issue a show cause and pass a reasoned order. Now, this order ultimately culminates in the order at number 21, which quashes it finally.
Very well.
Now, Willets, to my Lord Justice Sharma's query, just note, there is no FIR pending on 12/5/23 when this High Court order quashing it is passed.
But let us be clear on facts. This High Court order is in respect of only fraud status.
Correct. And steps pursuant thereto.
No.
And steps pursuant thereto.
These steps taken by the bank in respect of fraud, declaring you fraud. But so far as criminality is concerned, the subsequent clarification Rajesh Agarwal says, yes, criminal cases can
Correct.
proceed.
At 117, it says that the declaration of fraud is status quo is maintained, and steps consequent.
That is why Rajesh Agarwal has been clarified subsequently.
Let me just first.
Criminal cases will continue.
No, they will continue. They are there. There is no criminal case. It is filed after and violation.
Yes, they can do it.
Further steps
Yes,
pursuant.
they can do it.
Well, inter parties they can't do. Further steps there too. Further steps there to the inter
Come
parties.
to that 18/6/21 complaint also.
Yes.
It's not just limited to your being a willful defaulter or a fraudulent account.
Only fraud. Please see that.
Come to
Please see
page
at page 127.
116,
118 at 127, my lord.
sorry,
118 is the complaint.
118 is it?
And relevant at 127 is only on that.
That the second one.
118. Which file? The first file, second file?
60
All is first file. Everything is the first file.
60 had come before 59 because 59 came later. So
Oh,
I looked at 60 first.
strange are the ways of the registry. Come to 117.8. Maybe stop moving it around. Show me the page check.
If you look at
118.
internal page 7, internal page 7 of the complaint.
That's 118.
So,
Is that the page 118?
no, because I'm looking at Mr. Shamdevan's file.
Yes, 116, it's the fourth.
Very well.
It's 116.
Very well. So that's
So
page.
these details, internal page 7 of that complaint, at the bottom you have the internal.
Yes.
So in that,
Apart from the
apart
above,
from that, there are various other issues which have been flagged. there.
now just turn to Malas. These are descriptive nature. Just turn 2 pages later, 3 pages later, where table is given, which is internal page 10. 3 pages later. Complainant bank has declared account as fraud and reported for criminal
That is one
misappropriation.
other issue. So, but other than that, there are all these other issues.
Criminal misappropriation is only this.
No, the other details are given.
There
The
is no
payment of 26 crores as security.
Okay, guys, have a look. This is it. First look at the first look at the first edition.
Sounds great. हमारे देश में वजन बढ़ाने का प्रोग्राम बचपन से शुरू हो जाता है।
मेरा बच्चा कितना दुबला हो गया है।
फिर जब वजन घटाने का वक्त आता है तो नानी याद आ जाती है। घर ले आइए गणेश गोल्ड दलिया, ट्राई कीजिए। टेस्टी और हेल्दी गणेश गोल्ड दलिया जो वेट मैनेज करे और सेहत बढ़ाए। गणेश गोल्ड दलिया, आपका अपना वेट मैनेजर।
I'm sorry, very sorry.
Let me go to another.
Now 118.
Yes.
In light of the above, it has transpired that the above accused person in connivance and furtherance of criminal conspiracy with each other have caused wrongful gain to themselves and wrongful loss to the bank to the tune of 1964 crores.
Yes. Which is based on the fraud.
Sir, that you are missing.
Let me then leave that point. Let me leave that point. So that's one point my lord says it does cover, but not fully. Your lordship says you can go ahead with
In any event,
Very well.
you went before the High Court
Therefore,
and said that you are not assailing the FIR.
So therefore,
So what do you hope to
Let me
achieve
continue.
by?
So the first show cause, which is ultimately quashed at list of dates number 21. I say it can't lead to further criminal. It's the main basis. My
You
lord
already
says,
said that
my
you are
lord
not
says-
assailing the FIR.
no, Malas, I am. Now there is a second show.
Para 42 of the order,
Well,
because that you specifically said You are not assailing the
In that
FIR.
proceeding, I could not have assailed the FIR because I was removing the foundation. I said to your lordship, the foundation is the declaration.
That doesn't
My
follow.
lord said that doesn't cover
That
fully.
doesn't follow.
Now,
In fact, the High Court finds fault with
Second
you.
point, second point.
Non-challenge to the
Very
FIR
well.
and the facts and
Let
circumstances
me state the second point.
resonates adversely on the
So
challenge.
let
of the
me
complaint.
make the second point. The show cause at number 25 in your list of dates. Let me make the second point because my lord feels that it's not fully covered and the criminal proceeding can go on. Is a second show cause on the same facts. Just give me a minute, brother. No amendment, I'm sorry. Please note this.
That is pending now.
And no, and that leads to a declaration on number 30. I say this, and that is stayed at number 31.
31. So
Now,
that's pending.
my question to myself is, if a second show cause on the same facts is issued without
So
amendment,
two
then you cannot
independent
rely on old criminal proceedings.
Let us see what Mr. Shamliwan has.
And see your first.
Anything to add, Mr. Diwan?
Yeah, I have a,
Just
may I just?
one sentence.
Yeah.
If you have a second show cause and identical, then Manoj, you are giving up the entire basis of the first show cause. And that is under adjudication state. On that entire basis, how do you issue the old FIR? The old FIR has to be related to the quashed show cause. You issue a fresh show cause.
No, Manoj, I'll just state my point. I had actually 2 points, but one I think your lordships have shot down. The point was with regard to the status quo.
We are open to everything.
All right, so since your lordship has that file for 16, just have a look at how the High Court has proceeded on it. I'll just take a minute on this. The order itself, your lordship will find, is at page